What up, guys? Mike G with MDG Collections on hand. Today, June 15th, 2017, I introduce to you guys the Tazer. So, got my Tazer 2 days ago to be exact, and set it up in the car. I am a Mac user. I don't have a PC. I'm probably going to pick up a PC today. My Mac is a 2009 version or model, mid 2009, so it's a little outdated. I was a big user of iMovie back when it first came out. Now there's Final Cut Pro, and I could just update that Mac, hard drive and update the new versions of Final Cut Pro and all of that, but I'm probably just going to get a PC for my editing on YouTube, video editing. And of course, I'll be able to use this to get updated on that PC, because I could do Boot Camp on my Mac, but I was coming across some issues with trying to add Windows 10 Boot Camp, the Boot Camp Assistant, to be able to use my Mac as a Windows computer to be able to update these things. What I did was you're supposed to update this thing first. I tried a few different things. Like I said, the Boot Camp Assistant download on my Mac, didn't have success with that. Went to the library, and clearly they have an administer block where you can't download things or upload things for their own security or safety issues, so people can't put viruses on their computers. So I'm just at this point where I want to just get my own PC. All right, so the Tazer plugs into your OBD2 port, which is a diagnostic port that the dealership uses to test any stored messages or issues or errors on your car. So this just plugs in as of that port, like they would use to plug in to their computer to see if you have any issues with your car. I'll show you how it plugs in the same way how they would use one of these plug and plays to test your car at a dealership. So let's just get out and I'll show you that. All right, so there's your OBD2 port, and the Tazer with the Tazer name facing towards the left, and the Z Automotive name facing towards the passenger seat. Plugs in like that. As you can see, red light flashing, and it's in. That's how it looks plugged in under your dash in your OBD2 port, right next to the parking brake. All right, guys, so I apologize. This is 2 days after the 15th, so today's June 17th, 2017, and I'm just going to complete this video. I wanted to complete the video the day of. I had no success with the update. I wanted to get everything updated, and I was able to go to Best Buy, get a PC the next day, the 16th, and got home, it wouldn't turn on, so I had to return that PC and get a better one, and I got that done. So here I am 2 days late finishing this video. So overall, I just want to not make it too long, just keep it straight to the point. The Tazer so far has been great. Super track pack, I just hit, and that pulled up the SRT performance pages. I'm not going to go into everything in the settings, having the car on run. Everybody knows how that works, and if you don't, there's videos out there that can show you that. But for the most part, I'm just showing you how on a 2017 Daytona the Tazer does work. Everything is here on a 2017 Daytona. That was the main really concern with the 2017 Daytonas. A lot of people weren't sure if the Tazer was up to par, and it is. So you get eco mode, that works. You get valet mode. Valet mode will limit the performance of your vehicle and requires a custom PIN code for activation and deactivation. enter valet code yes, and then you enter your code, and I've already created it. So basically, valet mode activation, you have to enter your code to activate and deactivate the valet mode. So eco mode, valet mode, your race options, when you go into like here, turn eco off. So by default I have street now, paddle shifters are off, traction street, steering street. You don't get the comfort anymore, or the normal. If I'm not mistaken, it's comfort and normal, if I'm not mistaken, and then sport with the regular settings. So now it's street and sport, and then you have track. Those are the three. So that's street. I'm sorry, that's default. My custom settings I made up. I put the transmission, of course, track, steering is track, and traction is street. If I was to hold this button down for 5 to 10 seconds, it would turn off the traction completely, and then now it would be on track. That doesn't bother me. I don't really care if it's still on street. If I'm going to a track, I'll probably turn it completely off, but on the road I still want to have a little safety. So when you hold this down for 5 seconds and 5 to 10 seconds, it turns off here your forward collision warning, so you won't even have that. And sport now, paddle shifters are on, so that's where you have your sport. Street is like your first level, sport is the second highest level, and then track is your third highest level. So as you can see, track here, transmission goes to track, paddle shifters on, traction, sport, and steering track. If I wanted to turn the traction off of sport, once again, I would have to hold this button down for 5 to 10 seconds, and then they do it that long, so that you're saying you're making sure you really want to turn it off. Then that traction will turn off, and then it'll be automatically, it'll be at track. So the track setup, you go in, and that's the track setup right there. So everything is pretty much updated. Last thing I want to show you is the actual performance pages. The light show I'll show you in the next video. SRT performance pages to wrap this up. Show you that works on the 2017 Daytona. They were updating the site. They added 2017 just recently. So I like the front view. There's 5. There's 4 back view, 3 back/side view, front/side view, and then slightly more angle side view. I guess I'll leave that one on for a while. Updated car to SRT appearance package car, not a regular 5.7 or whatever. I mean, actually, I don't know what it was. I think it was a RT before or whatever, or not even an RT. I can't remember. But my car is black, but it's cool. I still got the type of a car that I have, just a different color, and of course different rims. But that's pretty much everything that works for 2016 models and below, and 2017 models or Daytonas. The actual Tazer does work. So as you guys know, I have a 2017 392 Daytona, and everything works. So that's pretty much it with this video. Apologize again for the delay, but I just wanted to update this to the, actually I'll go ahead and show you. So back, let me just put my phone right here. So holding down the back button or the left button, and at the same time while you're holding that down, you press the cancel button at the same time, and that's going to toggle through the menus. I have the car running right now, so it's not going to go through the full menu set, but I just want to show you the updated version that the 2017 Daytona has. So of course you have to go to the audio page, which is number 7, from the audio page, hit that back arrow like I just showed you and cancel at the same time, and it just shows you limited features. As you can see, I'm toggling through them, and the main thing I want to show you is that version, the updated version 2.3.1. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be a wrap.